Whoa, what the heck? How in the tarnation I get the damn taper in there? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Building a good car is like building a great dunker. You need a good chassis, good engine, good power plant, transmission back there. You need good tires. But I'll tell you what, some people, they try to take advantage of you.
Sir, you're gonna need a new transmission, and don't even get me started on them head gaskets. Your car's running on horsepower, moonshine, and the spirit of God. You're lucky I caught that now. Or hey, pass me that transmission.
For decades, people have been getting taken advantage of in this space. The weak, the people with dreams. These scumbags, they drain you of your resources, your hard-earned money. You gotta ask your mama, your pawpaw, so you can go ahead and have this pipe dream that ain't gonna come true. But I'll tell you what, you can be something. You can be a dunker. We ain't building no damn minivan. We're building a rocket ship. We're gonna get you flying like a rocket ship on a trampoline. For 1/10 the cost, you could get top-notch coaching. I ain't talking about any of that inferior stuff. I'm talking science. So stop wasting your money on all them inferior service and get on our service. Go to THPStrength.com and sign up today.
What's up, guys? My name is John Evans. I coach many of the highest jumpers in the world, as well as being the founder of the infamous THP Strength. And in this video, I am going to go over a 5-step plyometric system to increase your 1-foot vertical. By doing this plyo, I was able to increase my vertical from about 32 or 33 to over 40 inches in the last 3 or 4 months. It is super important to understand that to jump high off 1 foot, you need to load proximally to distally. Now, what this means is anything proximal is close to your center. So your hip is closer than your knee, is closer than your ankle. So this plyometric specifically allows you to do this because it puts you in the proper position, allowing you to recruit your hip early and then finish the push off with your knee and then your ankle. Most athletes who jump poorly off 1 foot tend to extend at the knee first, and this ultimately leaks energy and results in a lower jump. It's also important to remember that this is not volitional. You cannot teach this by going out and doing 1-foot jumps. This is something that happens unconsciously through timing and reflexive pathways in your brain and spinal cord. The specific plyo I am talking about is a step-up jump, and we are gonna go over 5 iterations of a step-up jump, increasing in intensity by changing the means and methods of each specific stimuli. Now, the first one is going to be a concentric dominant push-off, where your foot starts on the box and you push off as hard as you can with that support leg, the free leg on the ground, getting airborne and landing on 2 feet on the box. You're gonna do this in a single response fashion, meaning 1 rep at a time, resetting each rep for a total of 4 sets of 4 reps on each leg. When you do this exercise, it's important to push off of the support leg and minimize the amount that the bottom leg is contributing to the push off. Initially, when I first started doing this exercise, it was awkward. I wasn't able to generate a lot of force. Eventually, I added 5 to 10 pounds for this exercise and improved drastically over the course of 3 to 4 weeks of doing it. The reason this works is because we're putting you in the exact position that you need to be to recruit the hip. You can't decide whether you're gonna recruit or not recruit a muscle. The activity itself determines whether you're gonna dominantly recruit a given muscle group. Now, the second iteration of this exercise is going to be a drop with a pause and then a push off. This allows you to start to store energy in the tendon, but in a way that is progressive in nature and ensures that you're storing energy in the tendon efficiently. Now, you're gonna stand on the box with both legs and then move the free leg slightly off the edge of the box. With the support leg on the box, you're gonna drop down quietly, plant your foot, hold for a second, and then explode out of this position. This ensures that you're storing energy efficiently in the tendon and allows you to load the hip by staying upright in the proper position. Now, the third iteration is going to be a drop, but you're actually going to stomp your foot, lightly tap the free leg on the ground, and explode off of the box. This allows you to be in a deeper position. It allows you to start to add shock loading and free fall, but still requires you to recruit the hip first, then the knee, then the ankle. The timing that is absolutely imperative if you want to have massive 1-foot jumps. After completing this exercise for a given cycle of 3 to 4 weeks, then you're going to move into the 4th iteration, which is actually going to be repeat bleacher hops. So you're going to place your free leg on the bleacher or box, and you're going to hop 4 reps down the bleacher, driving the free leg and free arm upwards. Now, the reason that this is a good iteration is multiple response, meaning you're doing multiple multiple plyos or multiple takeoffs in a row. It also allows you to tap the free leg on the ground, which will decrease forces, but ensure you're in the proper position to recruit the hip maximally. The downside to this is that you're limited by how high you can jump off the bleacher and the fact that you're tapping the free leg on the ground. If you want to minimize that, it will increase the intensity, so I would recommend trying that as well. And lastly, we're going to call this the dangerous step-up jump. So for this one, you're going to stand on a relatively high box, and you're going to place another box that's roughly 24 inches in front of you. So off the high box, you're going to step off or hop off, land on the 24-inch box without tapping your free leg on the ground and exploding upwards. This is going to allow you to get true shock loading, store a ton of energy in the tendon while still retaining the timing of the hip, knee, and ankle. Now for each of these exercises, I would recommend doing about 4 sets of 4 reps each leg. Plyos intensify in their nature by changing the means and methods, meaning the way that you're doing the plyos. So by keeping the volume exactly the same and changing the plyo that you're doing, you're able to increase the intensity and progress across a long-term period. So for example, I might do the step-up jump with my foot on the box, the concentric dominant one, twice a week, 4 sets of 4 reps. After I complete this, I'll then go into the drops with a pause. Same thing, 4 sets of 4 reps each leg for roughly 4 weeks. After I complete that, I will then do the stomp iteration of it where I drop quickly, stomp, get true shock loading, and explode off the box. Same thing, 4 sets of 4 reps each leg. Now in month 4 or the 4th iteration, you are actually going to do the repeat jumps. You can use a bench or bleacher of 18 to 24 inches and repeat the same sets and reps of 4 sets and 4 reps. You want these to be at maximum intensity, jump as high as you possibly can, and if you want to minimize tapping the foot on the ground, you can do so. And lastly, you're going to do the dangerous drop. Now this one, I would recommend you be hyper careful. If you're not experienced in plyos, I wouldn't recommend doing this one. It can be a little bit awkward if you're not familiar with the exercise. So again, I did it standing on a truck bed. I put a bench out in front of me, hopped off, landed with my support leg, lightly tapped the ground or didn't tap the ground at all with the free leg and exploded upwards, and I did 4 sets of 3 to 4 reps. Generally speaking, I keep the first 2 sets as warm up and the last 2 sets at maximum intensity. That's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.